Alrighty, Banzai Run, what are we doing here? You can see there's the upper playfield on the back glass there. That is something very unique to this game. You want to collect characters, which is the colored banks. You want to get to the upper playfield once you have a character. And there's a couple strategies. You can either collect the character immediately, which will lock you out from the top until you have another character. Or you can just avoid the characters entirely, keep trying to get to that top jump and get increasing jackpots. That one's a little bit grindier, but it does have safer and better returns, I feel like, because if you don't collect the character in the upper playfield, you can go right back up there without lighting anyone else. You also have this right ramp here. That spots one of the character shots for you, one of the colored shots. The skill shot is going to be like a middle plunge here. And you want to, I did a little bit too much there, but you want to get, there's a slot at the top there you want to kind of feed into. You also have that scoop in the middle that we just fed. So to stop here for a second, the scoop in between all the pops will relight your kickback on the far left. And it also is really important during the final mode, which happens when you collect all the characters. Hopefully we get there so I can show that off. There's an interesting aspect with the slings on this game. On the left sling, there is a kickback inside the top of the sling that will usually shoot into the captive ball area somewhere around there, but it will send the ball kind of wily. This upper flipper has multiple things you can do with it. Obviously, it wants you to hit the spot targets on the left side there, but if you hit it early enough, you can also kind of get it into the spinner and into the upper playfield if you're fast enough. In real life, the one that I play locally, it's a lot easier to do than this one on Pinball FX, but it's still there. The cool thing about that spinner shot that feeds the upper playfield is that you can hit it with an early backhand or the forehand here. So it's hittable from all three flippers, hypothetically. You'll see that you collect laps. That increases bonus, and laps also increase the value of the captive ball if I'm not 100% certain, but that's definitely not the main focus of the game. Main focus is going to be collecting all your characters and trying to get to that multi-ball. So yeah, let's just get into it. I just kind of want to show off all the things about this game if I can. Let me try to find this backhand here. Okay, a little too early there. That kickback is getting used, and immediately when you use the kickback, well, that was close. Immediately when you use the kickback, you kind of want to try to relight it as fast as possible. So I'm gonna try. The post pass scares me on this game, as you saw last time. I'm gonna try it. Okay, that was too early. That was still too early. Okay. Ooh, that was... See, it's sketchy. It's sketchy. That hits the captain ball. We'll try the live catch there. And now we're... So this scoop is not the most difficult of shots, but it just seems so scary to go for because it's dead center. So if you hit the stand-up, that's a drain hazard. The pops will send it kind of weird if you hit those first. Let's try it. A little early there. And that's gonna go right out. And you can see the issue with this game immediately, which is that it is a drainy game. But let's keep going. Let's keep pushing. I think I did it too hard there again. I could have collected that character if I was a little bit faster. Was not fast enough. Still not warm. I was just outside, so my hands are literally not warm. So let's try to reset here. I'm gonna find that spinner from this shot, which is a little bit later than that. One shot away from three characters now. Actually, I still want to find that spinner though. For later. Kickback. Okay, so on this pro version, the classic version, it's a little bit nicer about it because the sorry, I can't talk and play at the same time. The kickback will sometimes just shoot right into the scoop, which relights it immediately, which is really nice. I have collected the yellow belly character, so now I can go up to that spinner and go to the upper playfield if I hit it. Yep. What you want to do here when it's going up, you hold left flipper up and it will immediately cradle it. Now my strat on this game tends to be not to collect the characters until you have many of them lit. What you want to do, I'm timing it, so you have this post up for a while up here, which is going to go out while I'm explaining, but that's okay. But the post is pretty safe if you just let go of both flippers for a while. If you collect the ABC before you go to the top, it'll 2x your jackpot shot. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. So super early A, pass it over. With the pin, this would be a little bit safer, but you know, that's what I did. I wanted to explain the rules to you guys, you know what I mean? Pop that up there if I can. And very cool physics situation on here. Honestly, I'm surprised by how much Pinball FX feels realistic to the real game. And the jump 2x is an early shot here. Great. Now coming out of here can be really scary. I always like to drop catch that. And you can see immediate drain. So that is just how this game goes sometimes. Wow, froze really long there. Got a little scared. The drop catch is probably the safest option in my opinion. but because the dead bounce on this version will go into the sling. If you try to live catch, it'll roll up the in lane and sometimes go out the out lane. There's not really a safe option here. I think this is a game that you need to learn to dead catch on, or dead drop catch on properly if you're gonna do well. I did not showcase that well there, so let's see if we can find a skill shot. No skill shot, but collect the character. And all the characters stay collected between the balls, so no worries there. I get the feeling I'm going to drain out here and then try to have a better game next time, but let's keep grinding. I'm on ball 3, it doesn't really matter too much. There is a way to get an extra ball, but it's a little hard to grind for. So we're just going to keep ABC in here, and with the post in there, I'll feel safer doing it for sure. Get that up there. So last time was 50,000, which was actually 100,000 because of the 2x, so this is going to be 75,000, which is actually 150. I hit too early, so we didn't get to see it. So that's not going to increase for next time. You do need to finish it for it to increase. Get this cradle again, play a little safe, and let's go for it. Nope. Nope, that's captive. And you can see the slings, much like on the real one. They did a good emulation of showing that the slings don't go off sometimes. I've noticed that this game also has light slings where if you kind of breeze through the front of it, it will just not trigger, which I don't know if that's of the era or just something about this game in particular, but they certainly did a good job of showcasing that, whether it was to be seen or not. I collected Green Machine there, but that's okay, because that one you're going to end up hitting accidentally anyway. Yellow Belly's definitely a little bit harder to accidentally hit. We'll get the 75,000, which is actually 150 there. Drop catch. And, I mean, like, in competition, what you want to do is just kind of keep repeating that, because you can see the upper playfield is still lit. What I'm going to try to do, because I only have 2 more shots, I have 1 more red and 1 more blue to collect all the characters, I'm going to try to get the multi-ball started. So I'm going to go for this right ramp to spot a shot. Also can be a little bit scary of a shot, and you have to drop catch again. But I think it's less scary than the one from the top. So that is 1 there, we'll go up top. Try to get 1 more jackpot before we collect all the characters. But, I mean, like, if you collect all the characters, so we have yellow and blue lit here, we already finished green, and then the red one is the red hot, which is the top shot. So you'll eventually get there anyway, probably, if you're playing a decent game. The post goes away faster every time you come up here. And that's a free 200,000 right there. Yeah, I would highly suggest, I had to let that one go a little early, I would highly suggest... Okay, it did go around. I don't know how the speed's gonna go. Okay, that was a safe dead bounce. I've collected all the characters now. What was I gonna say about all that? I don't even remember what I was gonna say about all that. Guess it wasn't that important. Early backhand, nope, can't find it. Kind of a post pass in a weird way. Alright, now we're trying to collect all the characters. I still have that left kickback, so I'm not that scared about that. Let's see. Backhand, come on. A little too late. Backhand's hard to find, but it is there, I promise you that. Once I find it in the game, I'll usually be ripping it pretty often. Double lap gets lit on the right ramp when you go through the in lane, if you hit it fast enough. Yeah, you can see I'm still struggling to find that. Forehands. I got a little bit more dialed in, so we'll stick with that for now. I have all the characters lit now, so I have the choice to either go for all the characters at the moment. Freestyle, don't even worry about that. You're gonna get that eventually in some games, and I have no idea why, or like what you actually, like, there's no control you have over that, so just don't stress about it too much. I could go for that B here, but I want to collect all the characters, so I'm just gonna go to the top. Red hot at the top here. That's all the characters, so the next time I go up there, it will be a lock. Got in the 2nd place because I've beaten all the racers, except for the last one, which is the big multi-ball racer. So you can see now that lock is up there. No reason to go for ABC here, we're just gonna lock immediately. We're gonna lock immediately, there you go. And now to start the multi-ball, all I do is plunge. Remembering how to get the jackpot in this, you have to hit the middle scoop to lock one of the balls, and then you go back up to the upper playfield and hit the captive ball at the top, which is the shot to the right, not the left. So let's go for it. I got the skill shot actually, so I don't know what that does in multi-ball. Nothing. Okay, it just gives you points. So here comes the other ball from the top, and it's gone immediately. Unfortunately, I drain out. A lot of things just happened right there. I drained out the multi-ball, there's no ball save on it, but I got to redo the multi-ball because I hit that middle scoop, which is instant rematch. It's a timed multi-ball restart. So let's go for it again. And my goal would be to get the ball up there. Oh, both balls are in there. I've never had that. Oh, and that's gone immediately too. Not a lot I could have done about that, unfortunately, so that's just how it goes sometimes, and we are restarting here. So I'll probably play another game where I can get that jackpot and try to get a little bit better of a score going, but for right now, let's just keep grinding. You know, I feel like I haven't shown quite everything this game has to offer yet, some of the flow it has. Collect another character. There are also different things now that I've collected all the characters already, so now you can see that at the bottom of the playfield here, prior race is all lit, which means that I've collected all those, which will contribute to my bonus. There are additional things with that. I don't really know what it is. I can't spot any characters now with the right ramp either. That's another thing that's huge. But I have blue and green again. I still haven't found that, and that's gone. Alright, so that's going to be that game. I'm going to try and showcase a better game where I shut up a little bit and just lock in. So we'll look at that in a second. What's my best score on this so far? Best score on this at the moment is 9 million. Already in the top 10. Let's go for 10. Let's try it. Let's try to go for that blue roll. Yep. Yeah, he is. That's a square one, baby. Oh, why am I collecting characters? I never do this. Maybe that's the way forward. Just multiple multi-balls. Collect characters 50 trillion times. No ABC. Just saying. Still ingredients. That was clean. In like a emergency way. That definitely wasn't comfortable, but it was clean. Do I collect the other character just to do it? I mean, the stand-up's right there. Or I go for the spot. I go for the spot.
He's going after Yellow Belly.
Okay, didn't need to do that, but that was fun. Okay, guys. Can I finally collect all the characters? I can. That's all the characters. This feed's relatively safe. And now we can finally collect those characters if we get back up there. I would love to do this ball one. That would be great. Oh my god, we got the backhand. This is the game, boys. Let's do it. You'll notice that I hit the yellow loop and it didn't give it to me that time, and that time I didn't go around the loop and it did give it to me. That is just a feature of this game, let's call it. Oh my god, okay. I never practice hitting the characters, so it's weird for me to be going for it, you know what I mean? Another backhand, we're clean, we're good. Like I said before, my clothes are in the laundry. I got 20 minutes to grind out this game. If I'm playing this game for 20 minutes, it's a good game. That's kind of how I'm feeling. Screw the ABC, we're just going up, we're collecting the characters. Yep, get 50,000 for every character. Don't kill me, thank you. Oh, don't kill me, thank you. Oh, you killed me. I should have nudged again. I didn't even have any dangers, I should have for sure. But in real life, that is not one I would have nudged for because I would have been on dangers. And all this work that I'm doing, you can see I could probably be doing better by not even going for the characters and just getting 400,000s. But I want to show you all the features on this game. I really do want to kind of, you know, what's the point of playing the game if you're not going to try to do everything? I get another skill shot that doesn't really do a whole lot for me. That was the first one in the game, I think. Then we're going to have to drop catch this one coming out. Oh my god, I lose it every time, but I get the restart? Okay, fell into the scoop, got the restart. That's good. Stay there. And that's gone too. It's crazy how quickly you lose your balls in multi-ball. Man, I'm never going to be able to show you this jackpot. I swear I've hit it before. What do we even do here? Patience. That's what this game takes. Patience and respect. Oh my god. Let go of the flippers. Patience. Oh, too much patience. That's gonna leave us at about like 4 or something. Again, not super happy with that. Maybe I'll come back to this game in a little bit. It gave me a high score. I feel like I didn't earn it, to be honest. I got high standards for myself on these games, you know what I mean? I'm skipping the initials. My best is 9 million, I got 4. Maybe I'll come back to this in a little bit. You'll see in a second if I decide to try to make a comeback game on this, but for right now, I'm gonna leave it there. Great game, probably my favorite in the pack. I hope that if you've never been able to play this in real life, you get to try it one time. It's a very unique experience, and we're going to move on to the final game here, which is Black Knight 2000, an absolute classic.